is it so hard to say no to our kids? It's because we use tears. We use tears and then you say yes and you give us what we want.
Okay, all right. I'll let you slide this time, but next time.
They know how to get you to say yes. If they don't get used to hearing no when it's appropriate from you, when they go into school and they can't get what they want, they're going to have a problem. Hey, it's your girl Sharita, the behavior and learning strategist, coming at you from the More Unlimited Growth Institute, where you can find solutions for your child's behavior and learning challenges. Hello. I got a good one for y'all today. Why is it so hard to say no to our kids? Funny thing is, I was sitting here in a meeting. 6-year-old Maya was sitting next to us, and she offered an answer to this question. Y'all want to know what she said? Okay, before I tell you, don't forget to click like, click share, make sure that other moms and dads get this message, because I know it's a lot of y'all out there who have a hard time saying no to your children, okay? I understand because I'm a mom, all right? So we're going to talk about that today. Well, Maya said, she said, it's because we use tears. We use tears and then you say yes and you give us what we want. And then we started laughing and she said, why did I say that? So Maya gave up her secret that it's not just us having a hard time saying no. It's that our kids are very intelligent. They're smart. They know what they're doing. So if they want something from us, they know shouldn't have it. Or maybe they have a consequence or they're on punishment for something, you know what I mean? Did something they shouldn't have done. Or they have some homework to do first, or they have a chore to do first, whatever the case, they know how to get you to say yes. They know how to get us to say yes. They know how to get us to give in. They know how to do this stuff. So we're going to talk about it today so that we could be a little bit more equipped to deal with our kids with their puppy dog eyes when they feel sad. Maya was perfected that. She was just a baby and she knew how to stick her bottom lip out. But the funny thing is, she didn't do it to anybody except her dad. Then she go, and then she'll stick her lip out, never fails. She was smart even as a baby. She said, if I stick my lip out, this is going to make this big man soften up and he'll stop saying no to me. Our kids are smarter than we know. And they know us. Your child is an expert on you, okay? They pay attention to you all the time. So they are an expert. So you got to get your game up. So why is it so hard? It's hard to say no to our kids sometimes because they are our babies. Like when they were younger and they cried, we responded and then we take care of whatever they need. And as they get older, we still want to do that. So whenever they look upset, whenever they look like they're suffering, they will look like they're suffering, right? If they hear no, it makes us feel the same way. Any of you ever feel like that? You say no, you know you need to say no, or you give your child a consequence, you know they've been acting up, but then right after that you start to feel guilty. You start to look at them sitting over there pouting, crying, acting like they don't understand what happened, and then you are feeling guilty, you're feeling better. Maybe I was too hard on them, but maybe, okay, all right. I'll let you slide this time, but next time, that's what you end up doing. We have to understand that they know you're going to do that because they know if they start crying or if they start pouting or if they just sit there and look sad, that they will draw you in. And now you end up changing, going backwards to what you said. You took a stand and now you starting to waver, starting to bend, you starting to change, you starting to just do whatever they wanted you to do. When you say no to your child, as soon as they start to cry, as soon as they start to look upset, or if you give them a consequence, turn around. Turn around. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. It's your kryptonite. Let me tell you, it's your kryptonite. You turn around, don't look. We always talk about the behavior cycle here. And we always talk about our children's behavior cycle, their patterns, and our roles. And that's one of the biggest ways that we keep enabling behavior, is our reaction to their behavior. So if this is a weak point for you, You say what you need to say, right? And then you got to walk away. You understand? You set a limit, and then you have to walk away. If you have to walk away and come back, like this is your consequence, you talk to your child about whatever consequence they got, make sure they understand what the consequence is, and then you say, okay, I'll be back, and then you walk away to gather yourself until you can come back and stand your ground, all right? Do this, try that, and see what happens. You know how sometimes our kids will be upset, and then when we walk away, they face change? I know my daughter Maya, sometimes she'd be looking just so upset about everything, and the next minute, anything could change, and next thing you know, she's laughing, or next thing you know, she done forgot. Why is it important for us to say no to our children? I know there are mixed thoughts on it. Some parents feel like, I never say no to my child, I try to say yes all the time. And then some parents feel like they, need to say no to their children. Well, in school, and this is what we do here, I'm going to say in school, that's real life for our kids. Like our real life is work for us, our jobs, right? So when they go into the classroom, we need to equip them to be able to follow the rules, keep up with the routines, follow directions in the classroom. If they don't get used to hearing no when it's appropriate from you, when they go into school and they can't get what they want, they're going to have a problem, okay? Because they're not used to saying and understanding the importance of the word no, or no, you can't have that, or this is a consequence for your actions. It's important for them to understand from us first before they go into the classroom. Number one reason is delayed gratification. Especially the way the world is right now. Everything is right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Anything we want, everything is right now. Electronically, we can get it right now. And the kids walking around feel like the adults around them are supposed to respond in that way. If they want something, you're supposed to drop whatever you're doing, and you're supposed to run to them and do whatever they want. For them to wait, or for them to hear no, and then be able to focus on what they're doing instead of continuing and fighting for it until they get what they want when it's not appropriate. They're not learning delayed gratification. They're not learning how to chill out and not get everything they want instantaneously. Sometimes they need to hear no. Sometimes they can't have what they want. You ever go with your child in the grocery store and they point to everything and they want everything in the store? Is that stuff good for them? No. Majority of things they're pointing to is not healthy for them. They have to hear no. They have to hear no. And where there's no, maybe they want some cookies. Maybe that's a beautiful activity to do with your child later on, baking some cookies from scratch. But if we never said no to them to those cookies, we wouldn't get there. And then that's delayed gratification. They will have to wait. So they have to learn patience. They have to learn how to wait. And they have to learn that some things they can have and some things they can't have. Based off of, as a parent, you choose what is important for them to have and what they absolutely should not have. You choose. Have you ever chosen for your child and then they make such a fuss? Now you are bending and giving them what they want, even though you decided in the beginning that this is not good for them? This is what I mean, okay? We've all done it. So delayed gratification, they have to hear no so they can learn delayed gratification. Number two, this is a big one. They have to learn how to earn rewards or things. They have to learn how to earn things. So Christmas is coming up, right? On the TV, there's going to be all kind of commercials and ads advertising all kind of toys. Oh, can I have that? Oh, can I have that? Oh, mommy, can I get that? Oh, mommy, can I get that? I know that's what Maya's going to be doing. Oh, can I have that? But everything she sees, she's going to want. If you go into the toy store, if you go into a regular store and they have toys out because it's Christmas, right? Your child is going to want everything. But as adults, we understand that, you know what, this is advertisement. They try to sell their products. Are you going to break your pocket and pick up everything your child wants? And if you don't buy them something and they start to pout and be upset, are you going to feel guilty? You know, I'm glad we're having this conversation now because maybe you'll be thinking about it next time you're in the store and your child start doing this. Right? This is what I told my daughter. I told her to write down a list of what she wants for Christmas, put it up on her wall, and then figure out how to earn it. That's what I told her. So now she's getting focused on it and thinking about what she needs to do to earn Christmas presents. It's not everything she sees. It's some things that she thought, that she wanted, she thought up that she wanted, that's special to her, that she wrote down. And she also knows that she's going to have to do good in school. You know what I mean? Do good in karate, right? Help out at home and follow directions. She knows that is connected to that. So if we just get our child whatever they want all the time, if there's a big event coming up where they have a chance to earn things, or to get things, period, I'm just gonna say get, then they will feel entitled and they won't feel like they have to do anything. You're supposed to get it from them because you get it from them all the time. You always say yes. So when we do that, we give our kids a sense of entitlement and they feel like they're supposed to have everything and there's no requirement from us. So that's why they also have to learn no sometimes, okay? I'm not saying no all the time, but I'm saying be choosy about what you say yes to. Be choosy about it. Be selective and have some consideration on your part on why you're saying yes. And then teach your child in that way. They have to consider it too. So before they start to try to hound you, try to break you down, use the tears like Maya said, right? Yeah, just poke the lip out, you know what I mean? Or walk around looking all upset like life is over. For them, before they start acting like that, they'll think, how have I been doing in school? Have I been listening? This is something I really want. What do I need to do so that I can earn it? Because it's not an automatic yes. Children, it's not an automatic yes that helps them grow in their thinking and accountability to get the things that they want, to earn the things they want. Next, number 3, when kids have so much so easily, and they don't have to do anything for it, then they don't really value what they get. When I was a mother the first time around, Jazzy, so cute and so smart that everybody came around, everybody wanted to give her stuff all the time. She has so many toys all the time, so many things, you know what I mean? Her room was just full of toys, and all kind of things that she just loved. Our first child, and our only child, so we really turned it up too. But you know what I started to learn? I'm going to take this water bottle, right? You can get them something and it's like, oh, thank you. It's another thing that you bought for them, another thing somebody bought for them. Thank you. Yeah. Play with it for a second. Put it down. What else can I get? Do you understand what I'm saying? They didn't even spend time with it. They didn't value it. They didn't read the label and see that, you take the cap off of this, and let me do a little experiment with it. They don't get what they want all the time. So when they get it, they really appreciate it. They pay attention to it and they value it, especially if they got it because they were doing really good for a while. You understand what I'm saying? They really, really value what they get. And we spend so much money on them. They don't understand the value of the money. Back when my Amazon use was very heavy, I did a 7-day challenge to not order anything from Amazon, y'all, because I was ordering so much all the time. Maya started to want things and ask for things, and I'm like, oh no, maybe we go to the store, this weekend if you do good, or maybe this or that. She went, you got to store, mommy, just order it off Amazon. Come on, let me see your phone. We just order it off Amazon. We just order it off Amazon. So that instant gratification, I was actually teaching her, because I would be sitting here, I would be thinking about something like, oh, open my phone, order it, it's coming. The value of that's money that I earned. Sometimes I use my money, but really I'll be spending the money that he earned. That's a value to that costs money. Does your child understand the relationship between you going out to work every day and what they get in their hand, what you buy them? Do they understand the relationship of that? Do they understand the value? Do they understand how many hours you had to work to even earn the amount of money that you spent on whatever item you bought for them? So if they get it all the time, they wouldn't understand that. There's some delayed gratification. They want something, and I know this is hard for a lot of moms and dads. It's okay to not, at this moment, financially be ready to buy your child what they want. That's okay, because they don't have to get what they want all the time. So if you plan for it, you say, oh, this is something that you want, And then you give them a requirement too of what they get. They learn to value what they get. If they don't hear yes all the time, if it's not instantaneous, whatever they want, it's okay for them to wait for you to buy them something. It's even better if you say, well, I work hard for this money, okay? I will buy this for you. You want it? Okay, I will buy this. What are you going to do to earn it? Such a game changer for kids that they have to do something. They have some requirements to earn it, because you are actually filling requirements to be able to buy it. You go to work every day. You understand what I'm saying? They focus more on their own growth instead of material things. That's a big one. If we say no when we need to, then our kids start to focus more on their own growth. In my tutoring coaching program, my students have levels. The highest level is green level, then it's purple, orange, and red. And at the end of class, they get points. So they are interested in how many points they earned, and they're interested in the level that they learned. When they first start coming to the program, and I tell them about the point system, they're like, and what do I get if I get this? And what do I get if I get this? What do I get if I sit still? What do I get if I listen? What do I get if I do my work? See, that's a mistake that we make sometimes. We want our children to follow directions and do what they're supposed to do. We end up rewarding them financially or giving them things for these small things. Now, they are not focused on their growth. They're not doing it for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? They're doing it because they want you to give them something. So when we teach our kids, when we say no when we need to, and we teach them to earn what they get, after a period of time of doing well, sometimes we just give them something because they have earned it, right? Even if we didn't discuss it, we just give them something because we've been very proud of how hard they've been working. Then they start to value their own growth. And they start to say, hey, look at me. I'm doing so much better than I used to do at reading. Or I finished my homework, or like one of my students who just made a breakthrough in her reading is like, Miss Sharita, I practiced that paragraph all week, Miss Sharita. I practiced that paragraph all week, right? And she said it. I didn't offer to buy her anything. Her mom didn't offer to buy her anything. She is now self-motivated. That's what I should say. They become self-motivated and focus on and self-aware, focus on their own growth. They're doing things because it feels good to do them, not because they can get you to say yes to something all the time. So we don't want our kids focusing on giving them what they want and saying yes to everything they want. What we want them to focus on is hard work, their own growth, which will build their confidence and self-esteem. And also it would make them feel like they can accomplish anything. Now, while they're on that growth journey, honey, now when they earn stuff from you, it will be earned. And this is how I feel about it overall. Let me know what y'all think. I'd rather say no to things now that I need to so that I can say yes more later. So any of you have kids, your beautiful kids, sometimes they make wrong choices, right? Sometimes they act up. Sometimes they don't listen. Then they get in a behavior cycle. They always get in trouble. It's always a question of if they can have it or not. If something big comes up. They've been acted up for a long time. So now they will miss out on big things. It might not even be you. It might be the school. And that's heartbreaking for a kid who is, and I'm not saying heartbreaking so we can feel sorry for them and give them what they want, right? Because they have to feel that. But it's heartbreaking for kids who are trapped in that kind of cycle. That's their behavior cycle, and they don't know how to get themselves out. They're always acting up and getting in trouble and then losing out on stuff. But they don't know how to earn it. They keep getting upset and they keep losing out on stuff. Keep trying to get you to give them stuff that they didn't earn. When they are in that behavior cycle, when they're acting up, if they're throwing a tantrum, misbehaving because they're trying to get you to say yes, because they're trying to get you to buckle and give them what they want when you set a limit, or if they are not doing what you told them to do because they're now on punishment and you told them in order to get off punishment you have to do X, Y, and Z, and they decide they just not going to do it because they're waiting for you to give it. Then I've been working with kids for years. I've seen them do this. What we're missing while they are acting that way, that doesn't feel good to them. They don't feel good about themselves at all. I know because I see the difference when they start to get more stable, when they start to focus on their own growth, and how much they appreciate it when they get rewarded after they've been doing good themselves. I see the difference. We have to say no to our kids so that they can have more self-control, more discipline, and be able to accomplish more things and feel good about themselves. In order to do that, when they are not fulfilling requirements, when they're not listening, when they're misbehaving, we can't say yes for whatever they want because they won't get from here to here. And we want them to make that leap. That's why I know it's hard to say no to our children sometimes because they're so cute, because they pout, and as Maya said, they use tears. We need to teach our children how to be patient. We need to teach our children how to earn what they get. We need to teach our children how to invest in themselves and their own growth instead of focus so much on material things and instant gratification. It feels good to be able to provide what we want for our kids, you know, and then if we can't do it, we feel guilty, you know what I mean? So I understand that part, but let's see if we can put our own feelings about it to the side and focus on what does my child need? Do they need to get whatever they want easily, or do they need to learn self-discipline, patience, build up their work ethic, improve in school, you know, so they can feel better about themselves. All right, I love y'all. For more information, or if you're looking for a tutor for your child or behavior coach, because this is what I do, I'm tutor and coach, also improving behavior, focus, and academics at the same time, okay? Especially if your child is reading below grade level and they're struggling with reading for a long time. That is my specialty, and they will finally get to read on or above their grade level, okay? And to book a free consultation, go to growthinstitute.mykajabi.com. We have the link posted in the comment section, okay? And you can also send me a message if you have a question or post it in the comments. Once again, thank you so much for watching, liking, and sharing. Believe in yourself, believe in your child, honey, and always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace.